I'm excited to be here with Ryan Ripley. We're going to go ahead and talk about who he is, what he does, how he got started at CleanKore, and the relationship with Kassim. So, why don't you go ahead and get started?
Thanks, Natalia. Yeah, my name is Ryan Ripley. I am the current Vice President of Operations for CleanKore LLC. We are based in Cleveland, Ohio, in the United States, and I have been doing this job for about 5 years. My primary function is handling the day-to-day activities with our team. We've got a great team that's strategically placed throughout the world: Bangladesh, India, China, Sri Lanka, and other locations.
Wow, that's very far reaching. I love that. What changes have you seen on the denim production side throughout your career? And how have you seen sustainability concerns grow and change?
Yeah, good question. We've seen them on a number of different fronts. One, obviously, in the last 10 years is the raw material usage, from virgin cotton to post-consumer waste cotton. We've seen a growth in ozone bleach. It's been a remarkable effort, just seeing how that has replaced just regular hazardous bleach.
Mhm.
Lasers have proliferated throughout the world, compared to hand sanding garments. Again, another great, truly sustainable initiative. And then chemicals, chemicals and green chemicals. So the industry is definitely striving towards a more sustainable front.
Mhm. Yeah, and what does CleanKore do primarily?
So CleanKore was started in 2019, and we had a focus in mind because everybody in the last 5 years, Natalia, especially with these denim brands, everybody has sustainability goals, very high
Mhm,
sustainability goals. And
mhm,
the big question is, we want to be more sustainable. We want to lower water usage, chemical usage, greenhouse gas, carbon footprint, but we want to do it without really impacting our costs. And that's
mhm,
a tough one, right? Is we want to make sure our payback's covered. And that's what CleanKore we originated from: was, can we provide a sustainable solution in the industry, provide a kind of a cost neutral full package where there's no
mhm,
there's no new chemicals, no new equipment. You're going to get resource
mhm,
savings throughout the entire supply chain, the denim mill and the laundry.
mhm,
So we
mhm,
started that and we looked at where could we originate this, and we looked at the denim mill. And through about a year of R&D, we came up with a solution where we can create, beautiful ring dyed effect using the mill's existing equipment, whether it's rope or slasher, on ring spun open end, any type of fabric. Again, using their existing equipment without any new chemicals.
mhm,
And the result is a
mhm.
benefit throughout the entire supply chain.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I read a bit about how CleanKore keeps the white core of the fiber intact. Can you tell me how CleanKore does that and why that is significant?
Absolutely. Yeah. So denim has been dyed basically the same way for 100 years, where there is penetration of the dye into the yarn. And that natural
Mhm,
white core is now, it's penetrated by the dye. So we came up and
mhm,
we patented, we now have 4 patents and about 25 provisional patents throughout the world, a way of using the mill's existing dye range. And what we do is we go to the mill, like Kassim, our great partner in Pakistan, and we
mhm,
implement a series of unique changes to the dye range, from the beginning of the range to the middle of the range to the end of the range. A series of, chemical changes, mechanical changes. And by doing so, on every one of Cosmos fabrics and our partners' fabrics, we're going to have that beautiful white core intact, from
mhm,
indigo, sulfur top, bottom, sulfur black. And by doing so, you're not only going to have sustainability savings at the mill, but when that fabric goes to the laundry, you're going to have elimination of potassium permanganate spray, which is a hazardous chemical in the
mhm,
industry, neutralization process eliminated. You're going to have a faster garment wash down. You're going to reduce a drying cycle. You'll be using less chemicals. And most importantly, your greenhouse gas emissions, carbon footprint, is heavily decreased.
mhm. Okay. Yeah, fascinating. And could you talk to us more about like what a collaboration like with Custom Denim looks like, how long you've collaborated with them, and yeah, what that setup looks like for you as a company.
Absolutely. So we've worked with Kassim, I believe, 2.5 years. And
Mhm,
Kassim's been great. They were actually our first licensed mill partner in Pakistan. And we were initially drawn very closely to Kassim because they were very forward thinking. They
mhm,
wanted to provide sustainable solutions that are cost effective through the industry. So we went to
Mhm.
Kassim and we worked together. We worked with Assad and the dyeing team, production team very closely.
Mhm.
Arso, the owner, has been supportive from day one. And we did two things. We looked at their initial dyeing recipes and worked on it to make it CleanKore. We also created a new collection as well. So we had uh, CleanKore products for their existing products to kind of show a more sustainable approach, and then we had a full new collection. So we created indigo, sulfur bottom, black, poly blend, recycled waste. But we wanted to do that so we could do men's collection, women's collection, all different stretches and shades. The biggest the biggest challenge in the industry right now, the denim industry is over dyed black fabric. To tell you, where it's very difficult
Mm.
to finish it properly and to get that natural whiteness to occur. So we created a beautiful over dyed black fabric at Kassim, completely free from potassium permanganate spray.
Wow.
We also worked with Kassim at they did a most sustainable product at Kingpins Amsterdam. We were proud to be
Mhm.
part of that as well too, that they were able to show that to the world.
Mhm. Mhm. Lovely. So how do you choose who to partner with? Is it important, to CleanKore that the companies have sustainable values?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. We noticed that with Kassim from day one. Sustainability is important too. I also think it's trust and communication and,
Mhm.
and being on the same page. So we had the same initiatives, we had the same goals. Like I said,
Mhm.
Arsenal from the start was supportive. The
Mhm.
marketing team really gets it.
Mhm.
MTIs, wow, Ubaid, they really understand, what we do, and they're able
Mhm.
to effectively communicate that to the marketplace. So
Mm.
I think it's just getting down to having the right partner of you have the same goals, you have the same mindset, and it's communicating it effectively.
Yeah, yeah, and so what are CleanCore's, like, current capabilities, and where are you hoping to go as you look
Yeah,
forward?
yeah. Our current capabilities and where we're hoping to go is kind of the same answer because we want to show
Mhm.
the industry what we can do. We're not just
Mhm.
providing, beautiful, sustainable fabric. We're a very unique team that's strategically placed where we have great experience in washing, finishing. So we want to be that full solution provider. So with partners
Mhm.
like Cosm, we're following that fabric over to their laundry partners. So when that
Mhm.
fabric is washed and it's finished, we're working closely with their laundry partners to make their wash recipes leaner. So we're making them
Mhm.
maybe a 20-step laundry process. We're making it down to 10 or 12 steps, which
Mm.
will greatly, decrease the carbon footprint, provide savings in chemicals and water and energy. You know, taking a 5-hour process down to 2 hours is great. So we want to be that full provider
Mhm.
for Cosm's brand partners to show them that
Mhm.
you know, Kassim and CleanKore, our team can achieve their sustainability goals without
Mhm.
increasing any cost.
Yep. Yeah, I know that's huge because we all know how expensive it is, and then oftentimes producers get loaded up with that. So
Yes,
are
yes.
yeah, yeah, I wonder if there's anything else or maybe like some roadblocks that you all have dealt with or that you might have to like deal with going forward because we like to be very transparent about the things that are maybe stopping some growth or that have been tough in the business.
Yeah, that's a great question to tell you because we were a startup company in 2019,
Mhm.
and then COVID hit. It
Mhm.
was, a lot of brands weren't looking at new sustainable technology in 2020 and 2021. So that definitely was a
Mhm.
roadblock. Also, too,
Mhm.
was just we had to get out there because we were a newer technology, and a lot of brands wanted to make sure that our savings were verified and our data was
Mhm.
verified. So, we
Mhm.
partner with third party auditing companies like Bluewin for our
Mhm.
denim brand partners to provide savings and to give
Mhm.
them non-biased full sustainability savings. So we just came out with a really nice Bluewin study where we're saving 60% water, up to
Mhm.
57% steam, 47% chemicals. Time is decreased by half, and GHG emissions are decreased by 60%. And we've got some great orders coming through. We're now in retail. We now have
Mhm.
millions of garments out in retail stores for
Mhm.
brands like Walmart,
Mhm.
H&M.
Fabulous.
So
Yeah.
we're that was our one of our biggest hurdles was proving to the industry that our technology is unique, but
Mhm.
also verified and commercially viable.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's That's definitely important. And yeah, and to make sustainability a part of the wider like
Yes.
fashion. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Is there anything else that you feel like you'd like to share or tell us about CleanKore, or do you think that we've like kind of wrapped it up well?
Nothing to add other than
Mhm.
just, we appreciate your support. We appreciate the Kassim team who have always been
Mhm.
available to talk with us. How have,
Mhm.
like I said, aligned ourselves with their beliefs, which is huge. Um,
Mhm.
and again, it's just making it's just getting to these brands and letting them know there is a
Mhm.
great solution out there that is cost effective, that
Mhm.
that won't have to impact their bottom line, and that can be implemented very quickly. CleanKore with Kassim, if Kassim wants to do a CleanKore trial, we can do it that day, and they're up and
Mhm.
running the next day with their existing production. So it's
Wow.
a very simple, very efficient process
Yeah.
because there's no new chemicals or equipment. It's just a
Mhm.
very series of unique modifications. It's very
Mhm.
simple to do some trials with CleanKore. So
Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate that because sometimes it sounds like you're a very innovative company and that could lead to maybe some, resistance and adoption, but really you're using the tools that companies already have. So,
yes,
yeah,
absolutely, Talia.
yeah, it definitely can feel like a no-brainer. It's just kind of questioning the way things have been done and making improvements where you can. So, I love
Yep.
that.
We're exactly right. We're optimizing their existing production. That's
Yep.
and following that fabric and being that full sustainability partner, because the one thing I'll leave on is you can make some great fabric, but if you don't know how to finish it properly,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
can't really get the full the benefits and the capabilities of it. So that's where I kind of
Yep.
want Clean Core to be in a few years, is just n- known in the industry as a full solution, full scale
Mhm.
industry solution provider.
Yep. Beautiful. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, and I think it sounds to me like you're well on your way with customs. So, yeah, and with getting into some of the spaces you've been able to. So, thank you for your time today. Yeah.
Thank you, Natalia. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.